If you're using Kajabi and you're not taking advantage of these 21 power moves, you are leaving money on the table. These are real strategies that I've used to build my multiple six-figure online business, and they're all inside Kajabi. And some of these are gonna boost your revenue instantly. If you're new here, my name's Lane. I have used and loved Kajabi since 2019. It's helped me grow a multiple six-figure online business that is freedom-focused and operates almost entirely apart from me. In other words, it's automated and passive because of what I can do using Kajabi. And if you're just starting out on Kajabi, I have a 30-day free trial for you below. And I've got 3 exclusive bonuses that you get when you use my link at lanesebring.com/Kajabi. You get a 30-day free trial, you get the Kajabi Accelerator course, you get my 25K course launch email template, and you're gonna get my top 3 mistakes that new Kajabi users make exclusive masterclass. All of those bonuses are yours for free when you use my link to sign up. Again, that's lanesebring.com/Kajabi. Okay, so now let's talk about the 21 Kajabi power moves that you can use right now to boost revenue, increase conversions, and overall make your experience on Kajabi better. And you're gonna wanna stick around for number 6 and 20 because they are often overlooked, but total game changers. All right, power move number 1, order bumps. Order bumps are impulse buys at checkout. What this means is that somebody has gotten to your checkout page and they have already decided to buy. But right before they purchase, there's a little box they can check that says, hey, would you like to add such and such thing to your order? In my case, I put together a masterclass most of the time, and it's in there for like another $27 or $47 or $7. You can experiment with the price, but it's basically like, hey, this would really complement what you're purchasing. Would you like to add it? The key is to make it complement the thing that they're purchasing, make it low priced enough where it's like a no-brainer offer. My friend Danny J compares this to gum at the grocery store. When you're standing in the checkout line, there's gum. It's like, yeah, I'll take some gum. Why not? Or a candy bar or whatever. It's kind of like that. And it just boosts your sales in a cool way. And it's an easy way to boost sales very fast. Power move number 2, upsells. So if an order bump happens when you're at checkout, an upsell happens right after they purchase. So what happens is they decide that they want to buy your course, for example. They're buying your course, they check the box to get the order bump, and they hit purchase. The very next page they see is the upsell. And this should be you on that page saying, hey, you made the right decision. I'm so glad you bought such and such course. It's gonna serve you really well. I've got something special for you right here, right now that you can purchase. Now, the key to this is to make it a one-time offer, an OTO. This is not available anywhere else for this price and in this package. Make that very clear right away. Like say at the very top of the page, this is only available right here. And make the discount sharp enough where they're like, oh my gosh, if I'm gonna buy this, I gotta buy it right now. And usually it's gonna be something that is a step above what they just bought. That's why it's called an upsell. Although it doesn't have to be that. It could be a mini course. It could be any number of things. The point is it happens after the purchase, but it's immediate. And here's what's cool about Kajabi. Kajabi allows you to attach an upsell to your offer with one click. So what that means is that they've already put their credit card in, they've already hit purchase. They don't have to do any of that again. They just have to hit one button that says, yes, I'll purchase. Power move number 3. Bundle your course with a community. We talked about this in my last video where I was talking about the shifts that you need to make for 2025, but the world of online courses is changing. The days of just selling a straight information product with no way for your students to connect and communicate with each other and with you are over. Those days are long gone, and they're only going to become more obsolete. What you have to do now is bundle your course with some way for your students to connect, and that often happens in community. Kajabi makes this really easy where you can attach a community feature to a course where when somebody buys the course, they get access to the community, and you can build in features like live Q&As and discussion threads and whatever else you want in that community that's attached to the course. I have a video about that that I'll link in the description below if you want to know how to build that out technically. Power move number 4, community challenges. Inside the community product within Kajabi, you have the ability to run challenges. This gives a real practical way for your students to challenge themselves, to apply the material, to connect with each other in all kinds of different ways. And it helps to build that community and reinforce that your community is the place to be. This is easy to do inside Kajabi, and I have a video linked in the description where I show exactly how to build out this inside your community. Power move number 5, split test email subject lines. Kajabi rolled this out a little bit ago, and it's really cool. When you're doing email marketing inside Kajabi, you can actually run a split test of the subject line to see which one does better. And what it'll do is you'll have split test A and split test B. So it's subject line A and subject line B, and it will send out a percentage of those to your list for a set amount of time, like 4 hours. And it'll see which subject line gets clicked on the most, and whichever one of those wins, it will send that subject line an email to the rest of the list. And so it gives you the opportunity to, in real time, let the better subject line win so that you're not just having to guess which one does better. Power move number 6, testimonials in your sales page, but also everywhere. Testimonials sell products. It is the digital way to do word of mouth. You need to have testimonials at every turn on your sales page, not just at the bottom in a list, but before the buy button, after the buy button, before the place where it shows the pricing, where it shows the features, where it shows the breakdown. Have testimonials top to bottom throughout your page, and vary the way that they look and the way that they're presented. When someone is on your sales page, they are looking for social proof. They're looking to see, is it safe for me to move forward? Is it okay for me to go ahead and move forward with this person and purchase their thing or join their community or get their coaching? And you want them to see it's safe. And the way to show them that it's safe is to give them an opportunity to see that other people have done it. Other people have gone before and it's been okay for them and it's been good for them. It's been like the results have been optimal. But here's the thing, not just on your sales page. Throw them in your email, PS, like put them everywhere that people are looking at your site. And here's what's cool. Inside of your community, you can add a section for people sharing their wins, and then you can mine that later, pick out the ones that really represent a win that they had that was a result of what you taught or what the community offered, and then use that as a testimonial with their permission, of course. Power move number 7, exit pop-ups. What this is when somebody's on your website, the goal is to get their email address. And the way you get their email address is through getting them to sign up for your lead magnet. So what you can do is you can actually have a exit pop-up where it will detect when they're moving away from your website, and it will pop up with a check-in and opt-in page for them to get your lead magnet. I use this on my homepage and on a few other pages where when you're on my site, if you're on there for a few seconds, it'll pop up, or if it knows that you're about to leave the site based on your movements, it will pop up and say, hey, have you gotten the free guide? You can get it here. Power move number 8, Kajabi payments. You want to be using Kajabi payments because it integrates all of the different payment processors that people are going to be using. You want to do this because it has the best fees that compete with Stripe and all the other payment processors, and it allows people a seamless buying experience. Anytime you can remove friction from the buying experience, it's much, much better for your people. Power move number 9, A/B test your landing pages. So just a few minutes ago, I talked about A/B testing your subject lines of your emails. Well, you can also A/B test your landing pages. So Kajabi will let you build 2 landing pages side by side, and you can test different headlines, different copy down the page, and then you can see which page converts better, and then you can decide to get rid of the other page and just go with that one. And on the customer's end, all they're seeing is one page at a time, so they don't even know this test is happening. It's the same thing with the email subject line. They're only getting one email. They don't know that you're doing a test, and you'll be able to have the more effective, higher converting landing page win. Power move number 10, use Kajabi Sessions for auto replays and recordings. So here's the thing, when you're doing a one-off coaching session, for example, you might be using Zoom, and using Zoom is a manual process. You get on Zoom, you do the call, you record the call, you have to download it, you have to upload it, you have to email it. Kajabi Sessions removes all of this. You can just have someone on the session. It will automatically record the session and then send it to them later after it has rendered it, and the process is completely automated apart from you having to do it. It just removes a step. Just make sure that when you set up your session, you have all of the proper boxes checked to say yes, record it, and yes, send to participants afterwards. Power move number 11, pop-up checkouts. I don't know if you knew this, but your checkout page doesn't have to be a separate page. It can actually just pop up on your landing page. So somebody's looking through your landing page and they say, yes, this is exactly what I want, and they click to purchase. Instead of it taking them to a landing page, again, that's just a checkout page, an offer page, you can actually have that pop up right on the landing page. They put in their credit card information, they hit submit, and they purchase right there. Again, this just removes a piece of friction from the process and allows the buying process to be more seamless, less pages, less clicking, more subtle subconscious reassurance that they're making the right decision because it's easy and not cumbersome. Power move number 12, turn your customers into affiliates. Kajabi has an affiliate setup where you can say, hey, if you bought my course and you like it, you can share it with your friends and I will pay you a commission of whatever you sell. But you can set this up inside Kajabi to be a pretty automated process. You just set it up on the front end and then they're able to go in, sign up for your affiliate program, get their link and share it. So if somebody goes through your course and they know people, they know friends who are also in that same space or wanting to learn the same things that they're learning, they can get paid by sharing your course with their friends. And here's the cool thing. The more people you have, the more likelihood you'll have that people will be sharing your course, and it just turns into a marketing channel for your course that you don't even have to pay for up front. They only get paid if they make a sale, and all of this is automated through Kajabi. Just go to your Kajabi affiliate section and you'll be able to see how to set it up. Okay, so that was the first 12. I've got 9 more for you because I promised you 21 power moves. Don't forget to sign up for Kajabi over at lanesebring.com/Kajabi to get the 30-day free trial and all the bonuses. Okay, let's jump into power move 13. Add countdown timers. Urgency boosts conversions. People need to feel a sense of urgency, and they need to have a deadline in order to make a decision. I've heard it said that deadlines drive decisions. When you have a countdown timer leading up to the close cart of your course, or the day that your coaching product goes away, or the day that your community closes for sale, it creates a sense of, I better jump in or I'm going to miss out. And they have it set up where you can have a countdown timer on the email itself, on the sales page, on the checkout page, on your website. You can put them everywhere and they can all be linked to the same countdown, like they all expire at the same time. Super easy to do, and if you're not doing it, it just adds another piece of urgency that you may not have right now. Power move number 14. Add a what's inside video. So when people are trying to purchase any of your products, whether it's the course, the community, or even a coaching package, they want to know, what am I going to get? And especially if it's a course where it's all built, record a 90-second video where you're showing exactly what it looks like inside the course. Like, how do you navigate it? Where do you go from lesson to lesson? What does it look like? Because people want to know, what am I buying? They don't want to buy a mystery. Nobody moves into mystery. They only move into clarity. So give them the clarity by giving them a preview. It's also a perfect way to sell the course itself, because you're saying, here's what you're getting. Now, click below and purchase the button. It's an easy, like 1-2 punch. Here's what it looks like. Now go buy it. Power move number 15, pre-sell with a waitlist funnel. So Kajabi has all kinds of funnels that you can use, and one of them is a waitlist funnel. You can actually set this up where when you're in the process of building a course, you can have people sign up to get information about the course, or get the first dibs on the course, or get a discount on the course. But the point is, you're collecting leads of people who want to know and have information about when the course comes out. It's a simple thing, and it also allows you to do a more creative pre-launch sequence leading up to your course. I always talk about this. You never just want to launch a product. You want to do pre-launch work. You want to get people ready and primed that something good is about to drop. The pre-launch funnel is a really good way to organize all that and make it really, really smooth. Power move number 16, use tags and automations to surprise buyers. So let's say somebody buys your course and they go through module 1 and they complete it. You can set up an automation that immediately emails them with a bonus saying, hey, you completed module 1. I just want to say thank you. You're one of my best students. You're doing great. Here's a bonus. Or I've seen Justin Welsh do this, where you finish one of the modules and it automatically emails you something to say, would you like to subscribe to this $9 a month, which in his case is writing prompts that you get every month. So he's using it as something to sell. You can use it as something to surprise your buyers, but you can use automations and tags in a million different ways. And the point is, if you're not doing that, you should be. Power move number 17, segment your email list. Now I will say you can get too complicated with this, but if you're not doing it at all, there's some things that you can do. For example, you can segment your list based on what lead magnet brought people in. So you know exactly how they came into your list, and that gives you information about what you should sell them. You can also segment your list based on how long it's been since they clicked, how many emails they've opened, or how long it's been since they've opened an email. And this just gives you an idea of your hottest, warmest leads that are leaning in which directions. Because this can allow you to target different offers at different people. More relevance equals more clicks. The more clicks you get, the better your emails get delivered, the happier you are, the more conversions you make, and so on and so forth. Power move number 18, make sure that your course has a welcome sequence. So we put all this work into selling a product. We have email sequences and funnels, and we have the landing pages, and then they purchase the product and we abandon them. It's like we got paid and they're in the product, we move on to the next person. Wrong. You want to make sure that your people have every single reason to remain a customer, to keep purchasing, and to not ask for a refund. One of the best ways to do this is to automatically have them signed up for a welcome sequence. All this is a set of emails over the first 3 or 4 days where you're saying, hey, I'm so glad you joined. Here's how to make your way around the course. If you have a question, here's how to ask a question. If you want to interact with other people, here's how to join the community. All that does is it allows them to know, hey, I made the right decision. I'm in the right place. This was a good choice. Power move number 19, cart abandonment emails. Did you know that you can have an email go out if somebody gets all the way to your cart to look at your course or look at your product and they don't buy? It's called cart abandonment. And it will send them an email an hour later or even 24 hours later that says, hey, I saw that you were checking out XYZ course and you didn't purchase. Would you like to still purchase? You can offer a discount, or you can ask them for feedback, or you can just remind them, hey, you were looking at this, it's still available, or it's about to expire. Whatever you want to do, just use that automation, because again, it's working while you're not. And sometimes all people need is a little reminder. Hey, you were into this, what happened? And they go, oh yeah, I was gonna buy that. I just needed a reminder because I got busy and I forgot, and now I'm back and now I'll buy it. Power move number 20, add a quiz funnel. Inside Kajabi, there's a tool called assessments. And with assessments, you can make quizzes. Quizzes are a great way to engage with someone and get them to answer questions about themselves, which people love to do. We love to talk about ourselves, most people. And then it also allows you to point them in a direction based on how they answer those questions. So what you want to do is set up the quiz funnel, and it functions like a lead magnet in itself. It can be an assessment to see what this style is or that style is that relates to your niche. They take the quiz and then it offers them your product that directly serves them based on the answers to their questions. It sounds more complicated than it is. You know your products, you know your target audience. Just think of the most intuitive questions that you can ask those questions, and then have it point people in different directions based on how they answer. And use ChatGPT to help you. Power move number 21, optimize your thank you page. When someone opts in to get your lead magnet, the very next page they see should not just say, thanks, appreciate you getting your free guide, it'll be in your inbox. No. Because here's the thing. Hey, I'm so glad that you got the free guide. It's on its way to your inbox. But I want to tell you about an exclusive offer that you can get right now, right here. And again, like we said earlier, this is a one-time offer, just like in the upsell after they buy the course. It's the same thing, only this is right after they opt into your lead magnet. You say, hey, so glad you bought the guide. I have a complete system for you. Here's what it is. Here's what it does. Offer a sharp discount or an exclusive bonus or something to incentivize buying right then and there. Again, this is an OTO, one-time offer, and you will turn your thank you page into a sales machine. Because here's the cool thing about a thank you page. Every single person, 100% of people who opt in to get your lead magnet see the next page, 100%. Because they hit submit and they look to see what happens next. Like, what's going to pop up? Is it going to be the thing I signed up for? What is it going to be? So the first thing it needs to say is the thing you signed up for is on its way to your inbox. The second thing it needs to say is don't leave this page because this offer is only available right here. Then it needs to have a video from you where you say, hey, I have something for you right here, right now, that's exclusive to you and this page and this time. And it will turn into a conversion machine. Super easy to do inside Kajabi. So there's my 21 Kajabi power moves. And if you're already using half of these, you're already ahead of the game. You can add the other half and you will be a superstar. And if you're just starting out, you have a roadmap ahead of you of 21 ways to get started on Kajabi and hit the ground running. Don't forget to sign up using my link, lanesebring.com/Kajabi, to get all of my bonuses plus a 30-day free trial. And earlier I mentioned that I have a video that helps you connect your community to your course. And that video is right here. I want you to see it so you can see exactly how that part of this works, because it's such an important part of it. So click right there and I'll see you in that video.